As most of you know, I have been fighting on the front lines of the simp epidemic for years, but I need to tell you about a quiet weapon being ratcheted up against men that is rarely talked about. It's not just the relentless anti-masculinity propaganda and OnlyFans hoes causing the societal issues that we discuss on this show. Did you know that the average city's tap water contains trace pharmaceuticals and endocrine disruptors? This often includes estrogen from birth control. The average adult consumes a credit card worth of plastic every single week. That's 5 grams of plastic a week on average. So it's no wonder that the average male's testosterone is half of what the average was 50 years ago. Testosterone levels decline 1% a year, and without a course correction, we are headed towards extinction. No matter how based you are, you need to be naturally boosting your testosterone. My friends at Choq, CHOQ.com, are on a mission to save mankind from extinction by boosting your vitality. Choq's Male Vitality Stack contains premium and potent herbs clinically studied to naturally boost your testosterone levels, sperm count, and overall vitality. Just one of the many ingredients in the Male Vitality Stack was studied in double-blind human clinical trials to boost total testosterone 20% in 90 days. When you boost your testosterone, you'll have more mental clarity, you're more capable of making decisions and taking risks. Having high testosterone will also affect your pheromones, so women will find you more attractive subconsciously. Get the Choq Male Vitality Stack right now on Choq.com. That's CHOQ.com. Use my name Pearl as your coupon code and you'll get 25% off site-wide on Choq.com. That's CHOQ.com. My name Pearl is the discount code. Today we're going to watch women take some more L's, and we're going to talk about tattoo regret. Modern women in the West are the most selfish women that have ever existed. They do what they want whenever they want, and they don't think of the consequences. They make stupid decisions that will affect them the rest of their lives, like getting a bunch of tattoos. No matter how many tattoo regret stories you see or how many people in their lives tell them not to get a tattoo, they're going to do it anyway. Let's look at some of these women and their awful tattoos.
That tattoo regret thing. That tattoo regret thing is trending. I have to talk about my experience as someone that started getting tattoos at like 14, 15. I got a bunch really young. I'm 22 now, and I'm pretty heavily tattooed. I have all my ribs, my hips, my whole back. Yeah, done. And I have really big pieces too. People ask me all the time if I regret any of them, because I do. Like, you can't really tell right now, but I have very big, bold, dark pieces. And the answer is like, no, absolutely not. I do not regret any of them. I knew from like when I was super young that I wanted to be tattooed. It's like, I love my aesthetic of them and all of that, but I just knew I was someone that wanted to be covered in tattoos. And I think that's the difference between people that have tattoo regret now and people that don't. I always pictured myself with tattoos. I feel like my friends and family tell me that when they see old pictures of me without tattoos, which the old pictures are very young of me because I'm only 22 and I have like a lot of my body covered, that they don't even see that. Like, I look like so much more like myself with my tattoos than when I didn't have them. And I fully agree. Like, even the tattoos that I wouldn't necessarily pick to get now, I don't regret them. And I think a lot of the tattoo regret, I tend to see the same exact tattoos that people.
Yeah, for now. She's only 22. Wait till she's 32.
I tend to see the same exact tattoos that people are regretting. And it is just that, like, style that was trendy a few years ago, like kind of 2020, some before that. And it's just trendy tattoos. Like, that's the easiest way to say it. And always, okay, maybe not always, but it's hands and fingers and neck, places that I will never get tattooed. As someone that does want to be covered in tattoos, I will never get my hands, my fingers, or my neck tattooed. I have the back of my neck tattooed, but that's a little bit different to me. I'm staying away from like the front of my body. I have some stuff that wraps around, but yeah, like this area and like my legs, I'm not planning to get really tattooed. I've always gone to the same tattoo shop since I was a young girl, and they're very traditional style and traditional tattooers, like exactly what you picture as tattooers and a tattoo shop. That's what I go to, which is intimidating. And I think there is, well, not really to me, but like the vibe is intimidating. But I understand that. But I see a lot of these new tattoo shops that are kind of trendy, almost look like hair salons. Like, I don't know how to describe it. Like, almost look like med spa type things. And not tattoo shops, not artists tattoo shops. And they do everything on AI. They do everything on iPads. It just seems like dead art. And my tattoo artists aren't like that. I basically let them have free reign. They know what I like. They know me. They know my personality. And I am lucky to have like that relationship with like my shop. But I think it is something, it's permanent artwork on your body. I think they should know you, and they should know your vibe and your energy. And I've just never been let down. The stuff I see people regretting is just like stuff that they try to be so meaningful with. And I honestly don't think tattoos need that much meaning. I don't think it has to be a deep quote. I have a couple quotes on me. I have a couple words. I have my son's name, a tattoo for my grandpa. I have a tattoo that says dad, and I have Carpe Diem on my hip. And my thing with quotes and tattoos is like, if you get something really meaningful, and a lot of times you get it in script or you get it in cursive or a different language and people ask what it says, then you have to tell them almost like a deep quote. And then it's just the reactions will be kind of like, oh, okay, because it's like so deep. I just don't think tattoos need to be deep. I think you're either a tattoo person or you're not a tattoo person. And I think too many people got tattooed, and obviously that's why it's tattoo regret. But that's not common. Like, a lot of people don't have that vibe. A lot of people don't. I just think it's more rare than what it's been made out to be the last few years. And a lot of people that aren't tattoo people got tattooed, and that's where the regret is coming from. And I think it should be more niche. I think tattooing should be and is more niche than what it got really normalized to be. I will never get any of my tattoos removed. Like, as of now, if I don't want.
As of now. All right. So she's talking about the different types of people that regret them or don't. I just haven't seen anyone that looks that good with them over a certain age. But hey, here. Now let's look at, so that's a woman that doesn't regret her tattoos. Let's look at a woman that does.
I regret getting my tattoos. I hate to be the one to say that. I genuinely.
Why is this so quiet? Why is she whispering? Bitch, I can't hear you.
I know this is just conservatism.
All right, I guess we're just gonna.
It's just a box. It's like necessarily.
Okay, you gonna show me the tattoos you regret? I bet it's because she got fat and they like.
I feel like I'm tattooed. I really do.
But she's talking too quiet. I can't hear her. I bet it's because she got fat and they just like stretched.
Literally one of my biggest regrets in life was getting my chest. Tattoo. I made a mistake as a teenager, and at the time, it seemed like a great idea, but now I'm dealing with the consequences. The regret is real. And although the pain is subjective and I'm a big baby, laser removal is super, super painful. The closest thing to describing it is, it feels like you're getting snapped with a burning rubber band. Since this is my 7th round, my skin is pretty cooked, so I use numbing cream at 2 hours before. Thankfully, Beth at the Removery Camelback is amazing. She's so comforting and makes the whole process as comfortable as possible with ice packs and cool air during the appointment. Afterwards, I celebrated with a mango bubble tea.
Oh my God. Yeah, if you want to invest in things, just look at what bad decisions women are going to make, and anything that reverses the bad decision, it's a good investment. All right, now she's talking about her tattoo regrets. Let's see what she says.
I have some incredibly dumb tattoos on my body, and I thought it'd be fun today for us to all laugh at them and do a tattoos I regret tour. The one that might take the cake is a tattoo that I got when I was dating a boy. Well, I thought I was dating a boy, but it turns out half of Los Angeles was also dating this boy, so maybe we weren't really dating. I got really drunk with him and his family one night, and I got a matching tattoo with his dad's girlfriend at the time. That's not the bad part. The bad part is it's Braille. You can't feel it. I mean, you could when it was scabbing, but now you can't feel it. It has no specific meaning to me. I don't even know what it says in Braille. All of the dots are just different sizes, and it
Can you imagine that you're such a Chad that you got this girl you were dating to get a tattoo of you?
arm and try to wipe it off, and I'm like, no, that's not dirt. That is just a permanent part of my body. This tattoo on the tattoo tour I regret is when I was newly friends with this guy, and he was like, I got a tattoo gun on Amazon, I really want to test it out. And me being the people pleasing, not ever thinking of consequences person that I was like, oh, you can totally try it out on me. And he attempted to do a moon on my ankle. He kept going over it like a million times for 20 minutes. It hurt so bad. It looks disgusting. And my mom constantly asks me why I have a D on my foot because she thinks it looks more like a D than a moon, and I really can't blame her. The last and final one for now is actually, it's not one I regret, but it's one that it was just a silly spur of the moment decision, and thank gosh it's only on my ankle, but it is the FaZe logo. Now, do I know anything about FaZe Clan? No. Do I know anything about video games? No. But do I permanently have the FaZe Clan logo on my ankle? Yes.
Those aren't too bad, actually. I could see why she regrets them. But you see, we have this, like, revenge fantasy. They'll still get wings. Won't deter a guy. Look at cute husband. Going well. I don't think, though, that level of tattoos is really going to hold a woman back. But anyways, that's all the tattoo regret we got today. Make sure you like the video on your way out. And please subscribe to the channel and ring that notification bell. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.